Alright, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's staying healthy. That stuff's still out there. It seems to be getting worse, really. The way I've been watching on the news, especially in Florida. Glad I don't live in Florida. Anyway, this is introduction to this, a little unboxing. This is a full resin kit, Alpha models, 720S Mclaren. I've never done a full resin kit like this. But I'm going to give it a shot because I like the 720S. I think it's a great looking car. See, not a lot. There's no suspension, no engine. The engine's in there, but you don't see it on a real car anyway, so I guess the model doesn't matter. Let's see, there's a lot of PE parts to it. This is interesting. This little PE part is mesh that goes back of the engine over there, and this is actually a mold that you put that little piece in, and you press it on there, and that molds it into the shape that it needs to be. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty nice. It's got some decals, metal transfers. Not a whole lot of parts, but there's enough. There's enough. Wheels and tires look good. Nice clean model. I did have to do a couple things to the body. I had to putty a couple spots. I had to put a little putty. Wow, that gets bright. Let's go back. Up there. I had to put a little putty there. A couple other little spots. Nothing major. I'll get that straightened out. I'm worried about a couple things. I'm worried about painting it to make sure the paint turns out good, because if it don't, I'm not sure what to strip it with. I don't know if brake fluid, super clean, alcohol. I don't know what I would strip it with if it doesn't turn out right. And I'll be careful with it. We'll see. I'm also worried about these windows. You see, it's not a molded plastic piece, it's just flat. And then you just kind of glue it on there one side at a time, I guess, and roll it across. I don't know, I'll figure that out. I'm a little worried about that. I'm a little worried about this. This is the wing. As you can see the little where the mold came in. Left a piece here, and it's on the thin side of the wing, so I'm a little worried about getting that off of there. Have to be careful with it. But you can see what I'm saying. It's a pretty thin wing, especially where that is attached to. So I'm a little worried about that. The interior looks good. Got great detail on this thing. Yeah, the molding and everything is great. Get the seats here. But we'll give it a shot. Like I said, first time doing a complete resin kit. The only glass it really has are the tail light and headlight lenses. If they can make this, I don't know why they didn't just make the windshield out of that too. Whatever. It's got the screws, hold it all together. I got a color scheme for it. You'll see. I'll show you that a little later, as far as what the color is going to be. Something else I wanted to show you. Let's see. I got this Lamborghini painted. My Murcielago. Got that painted. Now I put a couple coats of clear on it, and then I gotta tape this off because this bottom here is silver, so I gotta tape it off, paint that silver, and I'll finish the clear coat. There's the back of it, and these louvers are black. That's why I'm, even though the engine is just a block, really it's nothing. I'll show that to you later, but you can see the engine inside these louvers, so I'll go ahead and paint it and whatnot, even though it's not that great. And my Firebird back there, getting right. I gotta paint it, get the stripes right on that. I like this color. It's different. That's why I did it. It's an actual Lamborghini color. It's even called Mira, is the actual name of the paint. It's gravity paints. I use gravity paints for the first time. See that there. And these paints are great. I definitely recommend them. And if you have a color you're looking for and gravity paints and splash paints has them, the same color, I would use gravity paints. Splash paints has a little reaction to the plastic. The gravity paint did not. No reaction to the plastic whatsoever. Sprayed great, nice. It sprayed perfect. Covered real good. I mean, these things are great. The cap's got a nice little seal to it. But yeah, definitely, if you're looking for a color and the same color as with gravity paints and splash paints, I'd go with gravity paints. No reaction to the plastic. You got this. That's going on something else. That's a future project. I will show you that later. Let's see, I can show you a little bit of my Camaro. I got the front suspension. Wow, I didn't adjust my camera for white. Let me see if I can do something about that. If I go back a little. But I got this front suspension on there. Wheels are centered. Got the radiator in there. Got clearance between the radiator and the intercooler. Got clearance for the turbos. You can see I had to section the wheel wells. If you look at that gap there, normally the wheel well goes all the way over to the frame. So where you see that little gap, that's how much I cut out of those wheel wells to get the turbo to fit right in here. But that's coming along. I'm working on the rear suspension right now. I cut the gas tank out of it. We're just going to say the gas tank and the battery are in the trunk. So I'll clean that up. I'll put a piece of styrene in there, putty it up, make it look good. The diffuser is going to be going over that anyway, you know, so the diffuser going there, and then my exhaust is going to go in there too. That's why I got rid of the gas tank. But that's coming along. I've been working on that all week, trying to get all that to fit in there. But that's ready to go. I'll do the front. Get the front. Now I got to do the back. So that's coming along. That's about it for now. I just wanted to show you all this, really. This is the main thing I wanted to show you. Because I'm getting ready to paint it. Not the body, but the chassis and the wheels and the interior I have to paint for. I don't quite have the paint for the body yet. I'm not even completely sure what color I want to paint it yet. There is this color I saw online that this car comes in. It's called Belize Blue. I'm trying to get something close to that. It's kind of like a teal, like a bluish teal. I'm mixing two different color paints for one sample, and then I'm mixing two different color nail polishes for another sample, and I'll spray them out and see which one I like better, and that's what I'll end up painting this. So when I get a little bit done with the Camaro, I'll get back to you. I'm trying to go step by step on that Camaro, so when I get the rear suspension done, I'll make a video of that, show you that. If I get this thing painted up, whatnot. But till next time, thanks for watching.